Hello everybody, Mailman here from Goat Productions. Harvest number 33 last night for 2022. Another coyote on a horrible night to hunt. 99% illumination from a full moon on top of a 7:30 p.m. rise of the moon setting at daybreak. So when I like to go down there, man, 12, 1, 2 o'clock at night, that moon is directly above and it is bright last night. Only reason I hunted, I went down to help my buddy Mark Kennedy. Father and son wanted a crack at their first hog. Mark sat with the father. I sat at another one of Mark's feeders with the son. Father got a nice boar. The son had a chance at one, but I didn't want to take a shot. I was at someone else's feeder. I expected them to go right to the feeder, but they didn't. They hung off to the right, made a circle 3 times. We didn't want to take a shot. He's going to go back tonight and get a shot at that boar, hopefully. So I'm done about 1 o'clock last night, and I'm 15 minutes away from one of my hunting spots, so I just go down there. Only reason I went down, if I had a choice, I wouldn't have been hunting because of that high moon right above me. But I get down there, ATN Thor 4 384 4.5 to 18. My favorite of the ATN thermal scopes on top of my Bear Creek Arsenal 6.5 Grindle. Moon directly above me. I always like to get into those shadows whenever we got a full moon. But man, it's right above me, so I get a big oak. I just find a big oak that I can set up on. And in situations like this, I want to be on a wood line where I can look pretty far back into the woods because I think that they're going to use the shadows to come to me. They may come out in that open field, but if they do, they're pretty stupid. It is so bright. It's almost as if it's daylight. So what I'm doing is I'm watching the field, Icatech out in the field, and I'm playing Amy Interrogation Hound. But I'm really concentrating behind me. That's where I think they're going to come from, up through those shadows, sneaking up on the call. And I go those 3 howls, pause it, 2 howls, just shut up for a while. I get 2 responses from some groups, but behind me with the thermal scanner, I catch one coming up behind me. Now, as I'm looking at the coyote, the wind is blowing off of my left shoulder down at the point of that woodlot. And I'll just say this, when I turn to move, there's no doubt that that coyote saw me down there. Sat down there for a while, bedded down there for a while, just watching where I was at. Anytime I'd make a movement, it would move down a little bit more, and it went and got downwind of me. But it made a big mistake. It did not know exactly what I was, but it was up there looking and trying to find out what I was. Put its head up, was trying to sniff, and just sat down, and I drilled it there. I just took a shot just to get out of there. I mean, I had more sounding off, and I did see another one way off 400 or 500 yards. But man, the conditions are so bad, I'll just take one and get out of there. Tonight we got 100% illumination, but there's clouds in the area. So I may get out there in some dark times of the night and get out there and hunt a little bit. But it's just a brutal time, man, when you have that full moon and it's up all night. I don't mind a full moon sometimes, but when it's setting or rising later, I can kind of fit into those time positions when the best time is. But man, when it's right above you, it is tough. But we got number 33. No multiple this time just because of the conditions, and we're going to keep at them. Thanks for watching. We got a lot more coming from you. We're going to get back over our 100 here in 2022.